Life has a way of teaching us lessons, but often the hardest ones come too late. Today, I'm revealing 10 truths about life you wish someone told you earlier, because knowing them now could change everything. Number 1. Time is your most valuable currency. When we're young, we think time is unlimited. We waste days scrolling, gossiping, or chasing things that won't matter next year. But here's the reality. Every minute is a currency you can never earn back. Picture an invisible hourglass above your head, sand slipping through grain by grain. That sand is your life. I once knew a man who spent decades in a job he hated, promising himself he'd travel one day. That day never came. By the time he retired, his health had faded. His passport remained blank. If you don't invest your time in what matters now, you'll pay with regret later. Number 2. Most people don't care as much as you think. We spend so much of life worrying about what others think. Our clothes, our choices, our mistakes. But here's the truth. People are too wrapped up in their own problems to think about yours for long. Think about the time you messed up at work or said something awkward at a party. You replayed it in your mind for weeks, but everyone else forgot by the next day. When you stop living for their approval, you start living for yourself. That's the freedom most people never taste until it's too late. The harsh reality? You're the main character in your story, but just a side character in theirs. Number 3, failure is not the end, it's the beginning. We're taught to fear failure, but failure is life's most honest teacher. I knew a young entrepreneur who poured his savings into his first business and lost everything in 6 months. He thought it was over, but in learning what didn't work, he built the foundation for the business that made him millions later. Every stumble is a step forward if you let it teach you something. Success isn't built on winning, it's built on failing, learning, and refusing to quit. The truth? If you've never failed, you've never really tried. Number 4, comfort is the enemy of growth. We all crave comfort, the familiar routines, the safe choices, the easy path. But comfort zones are like warm cages. They feel safe, but they keep you trapped. Think about the last time you did something terrifying. A speech, a new job, a big move. You came out stronger, didn't you? Now imagine if you chased that feeling instead of avoiding it. Number 5, people remember how you made them feel. We chase status, wealth, and recognition, thinking that's how we'll be remembered. But in the end, people don't remember your job title, your car, or your bank account. They remember how you made them feel. A small kindness today might outlive you for decades. A cruel word can echo for years in someone's mind. I once saw a stranger pay for a hungry man's meal at a roadside cafe. The man didn't even know his name, but I promise you, he'll never forget the feeling. And long after you're gone, it's those feelings, not the trophies, that will keep your name alive. Number 6, you can't please everyone. No matter what you do, someone will disagree, someone will dislike you, and someone will talk behind your back. Trying to please everyone is like chasing the horizon. No matter how far you run, you'll never get there. If you spend your life molding yourself into what others want, you'll wake up one day realizing you don't even know who you are anymore. The truth? The world respects those who stand firm in their values. Even their critics do, secretly. Be kind, but stand your ground. Respect yourself enough to not bend for every opinion. Number 7, health is wealth. When you're young, you trade your health for wealth without a second thought. Late nights, junk food, endless stress. But one day your body sends the bill, and the cost is higher than you imagined. I've met wealthy people who would give everything they own to feel the way they did at 25. The truth is, the richest person in the world is nothing without their health. Because in the end, a healthy pauper lives better than a sick king. Number 8, life isn't fair, but you're still responsible. And I've seen others waste every advantage because they thought life owed them something. It doesn't. But if you take responsibility for your path, you might just surprise yourself. Number 9, you'll lose people you love. No one talks about it when you're young, but loss is inevitable. Friends drift away, relationships end, people you love will pass on, and it will hurt more than you can imagine. But the lesson isn't to fear love, it's to cherish it. Every moment, every laugh, every shared silence. Tell people what they mean to you while you can. Because one day, the seat across from you might be empty, and all you'll have are the memories. Number 10, happiness is internal, not external. We spend years thinking happiness lives in the next promotion, the next relationship, the next purchase. But every time we reach it, the finish line moves. The truth? Happiness is not something you chase. It's something you create inside yourself. I've seen people with nothing live joyfully, and people with everything live miserably. The difference wasn't their possessions, it was their perspective. Find joy in the small things, and you'll never run out of reasons to smile.